A to P lumbar can be analyzed by zooming in the image. Let's make this larger. Turn off the zoom image annotation. Click on pan image. Let's move it to the center of the screen. And we're going to choose the dot tool in the lower left-hand corner. We have to now place dots on the inferior pedicles of L1, L2, L3, L4, and L5. We also need to choose the two dots where the dips in the sacrum are bilaterally, right where the ala meets the sacral bodies, to make the sacral baseline. And annotation, we can get the line tool by left click, annotation, line, and we're going to start by going right in the center of each line, of each dot to make the line. Make sure to go through the center of the opposite dot. These will be called the inferior pedicle lines. And this will make the sacral baseline. And annotation. Now let's move these lines so they go right through the center of the dot, in the center of the film, so we can analyze them accordingly. Now on this film, we will be analyzing L5. And the purpose of that is to determine the body rotation of the L5 segment, so it will tell us which ilium to analyze on the AP pelvis. Now we don't have to flip this film because the right marker is on the right side. So let's click on the text and let's put L5. L4, L3, L2, L1. And let's move these so that we'll right in the body of each segment. Now, here we have the sacral baseline. Since we cannot place it on top, that line could have been longer, we can place it just to the side. Now let's analyze L5. Well, we can determine what side spinous rotation has occurred. The spinous has either gone to the right or to the left. It appears spinous is closer to the right pedicle than the left, but we can use the measuring tool to measure this. You want to click right in the center of the spinous and go right to the center of the pedicle. where the dot is, we can see that we have 26 on one side and 25 on the other. So I'm going to delete these. And since the number is smaller on the right, the spinous has gone to the right. So that's a PR. Now, if the spinous went to the right, what's happening to the L5 inferior pedicle line as compared to the sacral baseline? There is a closed wedge. So this is a L5 PRI. We also need to label inferior pedicle lines. L1 to L5. And annotation, let's just move this up. We want to move the listing up so it's on top of the line. We can, if we want, change the colors. So we can, with all the annotations off and only the pencil annotation chosen, sacral baseline, make that blue, inferior pedicle lines, L1 to L5 blue, and we can put the listing at green.